Hi, this is Adhis Boucha, the New Money Mama. Chances are, as you're going along your journey creating and attracting new money in your life and trying to think optimistically and prosperously, you're experiencing some opposition. Maybe some bills are coming due and you're wondering, how the heck is this supposed to happen? I'm thinking positively, I'm doing positively, and still this stuff is happening. I don't know if this stuff works, and I think I'm just going to give up. It doesn't work. Whoa, before you quit, let me share with you some of the tips that I use myself in order to keep my optimism up. Now, I do a whole lot of things, but that's because over the years I've been able to integrate it as part of my lifestyle. But if this is something that's new for you, take heart. There's 5 tips I'm going to share with you to nurture optimism. The first one, know that it's just practice. Practice. This means you're not going to be perfect. It's not an end journey. There's not a final destination. Every day, it's just a chance to practice. Just like when you were practicing riding a bike and you kept falling off. Or when you were practicing learning how to walk and you kept landing on your bum. You didn't just say, well, you know what, this is not going to work. You just say, practice, I'm going to get up and try again. So get up and try again, the positive thinking, the optimism, the prosperity hope. So practice, just know it's a practice. You don't have to be perfect at it at all. So tip number 2, it's kind of leading into that. Know that the experts trip. See, I bet you didn't know this, but I've been walking for over 30 years. I mean, I'm basically an expert walker. And even so, I still find myself every so often tripping on something as silly as like a little crack in the ground. I mean, something so tiny, or bumping into things. And yet, I don't think like, oh my gosh, I'm off my game. What is going on with me? Oh, I used to walk so great and now I don't know what's going on. No, I just get embarrassed, get up, dust myself off, and walk again. So know that even those people who you think are expert optimists, they also trip. They go through times when there's doubt, when they're questioning if what they're doing is really what's causing an impact, if they're questioning if what they're doing actually works. So just know, experts trip all the time. So when you trip and fall off the optimism wagon, just dust yourself off, go, oh, I'm embarrassed, get back on. Got it? The third is feed the wolf. There's a Cherokee legend of a grandfather teaching his grandson about life. And he tells him, inside me, there are 2 wolves fighting against each other. And they're fighting inside of you and fighting inside of every single person. One of the wolves is evil. He's greedy. He's proud. He is disdainful. He has regret, sorrow. And he goes on to describe all sorts of characteristics of this evil wolf. And he describes there is a second wolf, and he is good. He is peace. He is hope, compassion, generosity. And so the grandson thinks about these 2 wolves, and he asks, well, which one will win? And grandfather replies, the one you feed. So which wolf are you feeding? If you want the good wolf to win, feed the good wolf. Do things like creating a music playlist of songs that are upbeat in lyrics and in tempo. So when thinking about the lyrics, just think, is this something that I would say if it wasn't set to a beat? Is it something that I want more of in my life? Another way is to just like go for a drive out in the high vibration of the planet. Go out in nature. Heck, for me, just driving through nature helps get me out of a funk. The 4th tip is to multiply the voices. That is, go spend time with people who speak optimistically. And if you're feeling a little timid, not sure how to approach them, just observe them, listen to them, see how they behave. But interact with them, whether it's virtually through videos or things they offer, or face-to-face or in group settings. You want to fill your ears with optimism. The 5th tip to nurture optimism is to record it. So each day reflect on at least 2 things that you've noticed have been positive in nature and write it down in a journal. Now, some people call this a gratitude journal. You can call it whatever you want. But the point is, and this is why it works, is it takes your focus, gets your eyeballs looking at the positive thing you're writing, right? But also, when we're writing things, it actually accesses the part of the brain that deals with memory. So you're creating new memories. You're imprinting those things that happened that day that you're grateful for into your brain, into memory. And as you create this new memory on a daily basis, you actually start to rewire your beliefs about life, because then you're relying on lots of good and grateful and optimistic memories. So write it down. There are a lot more things that you can integrate in order to change your mindset to be a more optimistic, prosperous, and abundant thinker. But get started with these, and you will find that as you become more optimistic, you'll naturally find more ways to nurture that. This is Adhis Boucha, the New Money Mama, reminding you that life is rich, and so are you.